Hello. So, I actually put makeup on today. Like, cover up and, like, eyeshadow and stuff. And it honestly took me a long time because I'm like, how the fuck do I, like, put this on so it doesn't, like, clump and shit? I'm pretty sure it still did because it, like, feels really funny. I don't even know. But, um, I wanted to make this video because the other day I was talking to my sister. Hold on. And she Alright, so, okay, I got a question first. How many of you have read this book? 50 Shades of Grey. Have you ever noticed how fucking sexual this shit is? Like, I couldn't believe it. And, like, if I can find a spot, I will, like, read it to you guys. Like, it is so dirty. And, like, for me as a reader, to read that, like, imagine writing it. Like, you have that in your mind, and you're writing a book about it. Like, don't get, like, I read, clearly you can tell I didn't read much of it. Like, that's the front, and, like, I don't even know what chapter I'm on, and I bought this, like, when it came out. So, I haven't been reading it at all. Cause, like, I read the one part, and let's see if I can find it for you guys. Because it is so bad, like, I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't understand, like, how you have that in your mind and then write about it. And my sister, um, has this new, like, chapter, um, this new chapter, this new, series that she's reading, and it's kind of like the same line. I don't know what it's called. I don't want to go in her room and grab it, because we kind of have this conflict where we're not allowed in each other's rooms. Yeah. But, when I see her tonight, I'll ask her, because, like, she said it's a lot better than 50 Shades of Grey. But I don't understand, like, I was actually talking to my boyfriend about it, and he's not one, like, when I told him I was reading it, he actually laughed at me, and he's like, you're actually gonna fucking read that book? I said, I just want to see what it's all about. I'm one of those people where I'm not gonna follow somebody, but if everyone, how do I put this so it's not like I'm like a follower? Because I'm not. Like, if someone, like, when everyone started talking about this, I didn't know what it was about. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to buy it. I'm going to read some of it and see what it's about. That way, if someone asks me, oh, did you read 50 Shades of Grey? It's like, oh my god, like, how the fuck can you read that? Like, I don't understand how anyone can read this book. It's a good book. I love books. Like, but I'm all for, like, vampires and werewolves. Like, I watched Vampire Diaries. I've watched the Twilight movies. I've read the Twilight books. But I've read Anne Rice's stuff. I've read all the way back. I have this, I don't even know where it is. I have, there it is. Here, I'll grab it for you guys. I am so into vampires and werewolves that my mom actually bought me the Element Encyclopedia of Vampires. That is how, like, I absolutely love it. And I'm sorry I went from, like, 50 Shades of Grey to vampires, but I absolutely love books, and I'm more into vampires and werewolves than anything in this world. Like, I have read every single vampire book out there. I've read this book. Do you see how thick this shit is? And it's the encyclopedia. So it goes, like, from A to Z on everything. Like, it talks about Dracula and films and, like, what has happened in, like, the 1800s and, like, Iceland. Like, it just goes on, and I've actually read this whole thing, and I got it for Christmas. For Christmas. And it is now the end of July. And I have read this book. And it talks about, like, poltergeists and werewolves and, like, oh yeah, it's friggin' awesome. But that 50 Shades of Grey book is just ridiculous. Like, I honestly don't get how anyone can seriously read that book. Like, I've tried to find, like, the most sexual parts, but I'm pretty sure, like, everyone has read that book. So you know what I'm talking about. Like, The Red Room, I'm sorry if no one has read this book. You can if you want to, but I advise you, it is so detailed and so sexual that when my boyfriend laughed at me, he's like, either your girlfriend will fuck you really hard or your girlfriend will fuck you really hard. And I'm like, okay, you have to explain those. And he's like, they'll either fuck you really hard in bed or they'll fuck you through your mind. And apparently, like, my friend read this book and he said that he gave it to his girlfriend and she, like, 180'd on him. Like, everything was perfect, and she read this book, and she's like, oh my god, guys can't do that, and she just went all, like, fucking crazy on him. And I was like, whoa, man, like, it's just a book. I don't understand, like, it didn't change my mind. I'm not gonna torture somebody for pleasure. No, thanks. I'm not gonna make a red room and say, okay, lay down on this bed while I tie you with shackles and whip you to get aroused. No. No thanks. But that's my take on 50 Shades of Grey, and I wanted to share that with you guys because my sister's reading this new series, and if you guys know what it's called, please let me know because I don't remember. But yeah, she's reading this, and like she says it's better, but I don't understand how anything can. I don't get it. Like, why would you even read something like that? Like, I don't know. It's just fucked. It is seriously just fucked. Like, to have that in your mind and then write about it, and then me as a reader reading it, it's like, okay, so either this happened to you, or you want it to happen, or you just have a really sick mind, or you just watch a lot of porn and that's what they do. It's like, and they're making a movie about it. A freaking movie. This is what I don't get. So many people have frowned upon, like, watching porn and all this stuff, and they actually have, like, porn theaters around, but you have to be, like, 18A and stuff, right? So, they're making this movie, but it is rated, like, so bad, like, it's not even in, like, a regular rated R, and porn, like, it's worse than porn. So, like, and they're putting it in a movie theater, in a public movie theater, and everyone's going, like, berserk on wanting to see this movie. And if you're 18 and older, you can go in. If you're 17 and you're with an 18-year-old, that 17-year-old is not fucking getting in. You have to be 18 or older. You have to be an adult to watch this movie. Okay? So some 16-year-old girl is reading that 50 Shades of Grey book, and she's going all crazy, and she's gonna fuck every guy out there and torture them because that's what she read in that book, but she can't see it in the theater. That makes sense, right? No. So, like, they're rating it like NE, like something. It's something stupid, and I don't understand how everyone can be so crazy about this 50 Shades of Grey book turning into a movie, but then if you go to, like, a actual porn theater, people don't like that because you're sitting there watching porn. What do you think this book is about? It is about porn and torturing people, and no one gets that. They're just like, oh my god, it's just a book. No, it's not. It's fucked up. That's what it is. And you, as a viewer, should probably rethink this solution in your head about going to see this movie, because it is going to be so bad and everyone's going to be all fucked up because they're like, oh my god, that's how it should be, and all the guys are going to go even worse, like they're going to 360 on everybody, all the girls, and be like, oh my god, I saw that 50 Shades of Grey movie and I read the book, so now I'm going to torture you because I get aroused over that. What? I don't think so. If my fucking boyfriend said that to me, I would look at him and be like, are you serious right now? I'm not into that. I hope, like, go for it if you are into that. But I mean, seriously, like, this is just fucked up. And I just wanted to let you guys know that that is my take on 50 Shades of Grey. And it is fucked. So, if you would like to comment about it, go ahead. And I will let you know later about that other series that my sister's reading. And I'll let you know if it's worse or better than 50 Shades of Grey. Okay, bye.